Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Keen stream. Today, I'm joined by Marek Rosa, and we are here
Hello everyone.
to share some very exciting news. So, when was the last stream you were at now, Marek? It was Were you at Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been some. So it's 2020. So we've got a new year, and the team is working really hard on, obviously, the stuff we're about to talk about, but also PC stuff as well. So, unless there's anything you want to go into, Marek, we could roll the trailer and kind of get on with the announcement and kind of go into some of the details of it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do it? Okay, great, awesome. Let's see then. So, rolling the trailer.
Here's the trailer.
And there we go, guys. So, the Xbox for Space Engineers, or Space Engineers for Xbox, has a release date now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, I know you guys have been waiting for some time for it, but yes, on the 15th of April, we will be launching on Xbox. And for any of you guys who pre-order, we'll be doing a beta in March, and next month you'll be able to get your hands on the kind of early build of it. So let's see. I'm just seeing how the reactions are going on here in chat.
Yeah, and everyone who wants more info, they can check my blog, and I think Jesse will be posting the blog post link in the comments.
See it, and we're going to go through your blog post in a second, Marek. So F5 and it should be there.
Yeah, it's there.
Great. Okay. So we're actually going to go through this now, guys, and kind of go through any of your questions and stuff that you may have about this. But the links are live right now, so you can jump over to the Xbox store and pick up the two versions. We have basically the base game for $19.99 USD, and also the Space Engineers Ultimate Edition, which is $29.99 and includes all of the DLCs so far released. So. And so okay, I can't see chat at the same time there, so let's see.
Yeah, so some interesting backstory
Yeah.
is that we announced Space Engineers for Xbox about 5 years ago at a Gamescom conference. It was like during Microsoft event, and we started working on it, and it was actually going quite slow and bad, like almost not moving at all. It was very hard to get our engine, which is C# and .NET, to make it work on Xbox. So after many years and trying different alternatives, even actually we hired external team to do the porting. So after all this, some kind of like failures or directions that didn't work, our internal team looked on it. Also back then, .NET and C# became much easier to work on Xbox. So we did all these things, and then last more than 6 months, part of the Space Engineers team was working on the port, which means basically customizing the user interface, making optimizations, making sure that the game works on Xbox, because it's still a slightly different system than PC. So all these things we have been working on, and in 2 months or so we'll be releasing it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the main thing is it's always been worked on. Like, there's always been in some way or some form, because obviously people discussing about when it was announced and so on. But it was always something in works. But there was a number of bottlenecks and stuff, and we had to try new approaches. But we're there now, and the end is in sight. I say, like, if you choose to pre-order, Next month, I don't think we have a date for that yet, but in March we'll have a beta for it, and then the game will be dropping in April.
So maybe like the moral story of this is that never give up, never surrender.
Something like that, yeah, pretty much. Keep going, because I mean, I know the peeps here have been waiting, like they've been very passionately waiting for it. So it's so good. It feels great to actually be able to give it to you guys now. And yeah, and also if you choose to pre-order, there will also be a skin pack which you'll get for pre-ordering, as well as that access to the closed beta. And you'll get the Aviator, the Next Gen, and the Veteran Mark II suit will be what you will receive if you choose to pre-order. And do you want to go for the blog now then, Marek, before because I've got the game ready to go up, and a little bit later we'll probably play some multiplayer. We have 2 Xboxes here, and Jesse's going to be coming on in a little bit. So while we've got Marek, we're going to go through this. And let's see here. And there'll definitely be some time for your questions as well, guys, when a little bit later on. Here we are then, Marek.
Yeah. So now we'll talk about the information that is in the blog post. It is actually quite brief, and then during today also Martin will join us, right?
No, he's unable to join us.
Unable.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that would have been about like more technical information, but there will
We'll
be some
talk about it
information.
anyway. Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, we've got the this is kind of the video, and we're just going over the 2 pre-order packages. There's the Ultimate Edition here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, which is all the 2019 DLCs, all the decorative blocks and cosmetics released, and then also saying you'll get this access to 3 premium skins, and priority access to the closed beta in March 2020. And the base version, $19.99. You'll also get the 3 skins by ordering it, and you can see the skins here. And then we go on to the features of what will be in the Xbox version.
So maybe here I would start with our goal was always to make the Xbox version as feature complete as the PC version, basically to not make any kind of compromises or anything like this. And we're almost able to do this on 100%, but there are still some differences. And now we'll talk about those. So
for multiplayer, currently we plan to have, it will be 2-player lobby for the standard Xbox and Xbox One X, and the Xbox One X, if the Xbox One X is the host of the lobby, will be up to 4-player. And dedicated servers won't be there at the time, and we're definitely looking into the possibility of supporting dedicated servers, and which would in turn make more player count as well. So it's something, like we're still having updates and things, more content for the PC version. So the same will apply to the Xbox as well. Then when it comes to graphics, the graphics of the Xbox One X also has higher graphic settings, higher texture, better models than the 2 base ones. But they both run at 1080p, 60 FPS, so they're both optimized to run well. But the Xbox One X will definitely have better visuals. The other difference, so it's only safe mode on Xbox. Experimental features won't be enabled on Xbox. A lot of that is just for like kind of the safety of the platform and so on, because it's more of like a closed environment, so to speak. And it kind of goes on for mods as well. There's certain rules about the kind of architecture which we're not allowed to. There's not allowed to have like these scripts and stuff being compiled on it. So, and that goes for programmable blocks as well. Again, I'm not sure in the future if there will be the option to have like Keen scripts and so on, which will be like pre-authorized ones. That could be something in the future, maybe. And we have Workshop. So there's a Steam Workshop integration now, but it's not Steam, and it's using mod.io. And you can see this website right now, and it's used for safe mode, worlds, and blueprints. So you are actually able to take your worlds and blueprints from the PC version and upload them onto Xbox and vice versa. So you have that kind of cross-platform in the sense of sharing creations. The scenarios, so like campaign and stuff, third-party scenarios are not supported, but there is the First Jump, Learn to Survive, and Never to Surrender. And the Lost Colony scenario is currently not supported, and this is due to the scale and so to speak. And like I already mentioned, we are looking at bringing more major updates and DLCs to Xbox One version of Space Engineers in the near future, because actually the build that we're going to be playing today on the Xbox is an older version, because the version that we have prepping for launch has got a lot more optimizations, but it's not quite there in the stability yet. So it's worth noting that the guys are still working around the clock to get as much performance as possible from the Xbox version. So going on to performance notes, it depends on the...
Yeah, and now there's this topic like how has the Xbox version contributed to the PC version?
Yeah.
I think that's important topic, and so basically in order to make the game run well on Xbox, we had to make another like round of optimizations for the game, and in some cases the performance improved, let's say like 5 times, and we measured it on one of these campaigns, Mission 3 Ruined Camp, and you can see 2 graphs in the blog post. You can see 2 graphs. One is before the optimizations, another is after, and you can see clearly that in some situations the performance is 5 times better. So basically this doesn't mean that after these optimizations will get released to the PC version, this doesn't mean that if your game was running 60 FPS, now it will run 300 FPS. That's not the case, but in some situations that are like heavy on performance, there are many blocks, for example, in dedicated server, in those situations, you will be able to get further, basically to be able to have more complex worlds, and the game will still run well. So these optimizations that we made thanks to the Xbox port will get to the PC version of the game in one of the next updates. Not, I can say now that not in the next one, that will be quite soon, but in the one that will go like after that.
There already were some that came in because
Yes,
of the
yes.
last when we were doing I think at the Christmas holiday update, we actually had some Xbox optimizations go back into the PC there. So yeah, this is just talking about this, and again, this is big. Like the green line you see here is 1.0 sim speed. So this is what it was running on the Xbox. And what was this on Xbox? Oh, the original Xbox One. So you can see it's like it's 200, like it's like 3 times lower than it should be, and this is the line now. So this is a huge, twice, 3 times as good performance. It even says here 5 times faster in than in certain worlds and situations. So yeah, great job on the programmers. They really have been going at every angle to get as much performance out of it as possible. And yeah, and that's the end of the blog post, pretty much there. I think. Let's just see. Okay, great. Trying to get it aligned again. I've messed up the alignment, but yeah. And you can find this, I'm sure the guys are sharing this in the chat right now, so if you want to actually check out and read through it again and quote it and so on, then that's there for you to take a look at. Let's see what else I can do this. Okay. So I'll close up the blog post now, and we can actually get the game up here if you want to have a little look for a bit, Marek. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're in. Okay. I'm glad it was still up because me and Jesse were in a multiplayer world earlier today. And just a point to note as well, guys. If I'm not sure, you probably heard it if you watched the last announcement, but it supports both the gamepad and also mouse and keyboard here. So you can plug in a mouse and keyboard to the Xbox version and play it like you would on PC. And the same goes for the actual HUD. Like if I'm using this, you see you have the UI is kind of like controller based with the radial menu. And as soon as I go and like onto the mouse and keyboard, it switches back to the traditional toolbar and G screen and so on. So you really can play it with the control input of your choice. Actually, I'm gonna get the chat back up as well because I couldn't see here. There you go. There's the chat there as well. You can see what people are saying. And I'm curious, how many of you guys have pre-ordered already? Put a little wave, a little 07 in chat if you've already headed over to the Xbox store. Keen, if you don't mind the the pun. Okay, we'll do the classic. We'll start off with the classic and actually just jump in and do a red ship situation here. Off the stream. Ultimate Edition. Nice, Neon. Nice. The PC version also has the controller UI right now, Nano. So if you're playing on the Steam version of Space Engineers and you plug in an Xbox controller, it would automatically switch to the same UI as the Xbox. So again, like controller input for the PC version is also benefited from this. Let's see here. That's my cameras. That's because I'm in the, I know why, because I'm in the camera, there we go. Ah, there we go, I wanted a third person. Let's see. And I myself am still kind of getting used to the Xbox controls. I played around with them quite a bit, but I'm no pro at them for sure. Yeah, I think this is I think we are on Xbox One X here. So the settings are around. They're like, if we're comparing to PC, they're like a mix of medium and high settings on the Xbox One X. Where is that blue ship? I've drifted quite a bit here. UK prices, I don't actually, in terms of regional pricing, I think that's all on Microsoft's end probably. So I think if you check the store, it will most likely automatically be updated for like depending on where you're viewing from. So Rav, really is smooth. I'm impressed. Yeah, it should be. I say the guys really have been doing their best to ensure it runs at 1080p, 60 FPS. In nearly all cases, right? So I'm glad that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not doing very good controlling this thing here apparently. It's because my dampeners are off. That would explain a lot. I accidentally turned the dampeners off. I just couldn't work out while I was drifting all over the place here. Okay, so you got that's. We're seeing it's £16.74 for the standard, or £25 for the Ultimate Edition, UK pricing. Cool. Also, I'm going to switch to a different view here. You know what I should do? I should run to the front of the ship. Use the front view. And I say, of course, of the Ultimate Edition, all the DLC and stuff are all there. I actually don't have access to them. My account here doesn't have the DLCs. I just noticed that. So apparently, this isn't the Ultimate Edition for me. Do a barrel roll. What's it? See, I'm reading some. It's not about. Don't ram it? Why not? It's the classic. Okay. This is probably not a big enough run up here, but let's see. There we go. Can we rent our own servers for people to join? Dedicated servers won't be there on release. It's something that we are looking into for sure, because we realise what that will do for peeps. So yeah, we are looking out for that. And I already mentioned the fact that we will be, like the PC version, it will be continuing to kind of monitor and see what updates we can do for it and so on. Because it's now at the point where it's got the same kind of main content as the PC, right? So it's got the Deco Pack 2 in it. So it would be, of course, trying to keep up with the PC in terms of future content and so on. I don't know if it will be how it will align with stuff releasing on P and stuff releasing on Xbox, and what the delay will be. It will totally depend on, because there is more things that have to be checked and things have to be done in a slightly different way for the Xbox version. And we might, in a second, we'll actually switch worlds and go down to a planet, I think. Do you guys want to see anything any particular thing today on the Xbox? In a minute, Jesse will be coming on, and we're going to do some multiplayer. So we'll show you some multiplayer on the Xbox. But oh, that sun looks kind of different, I feel like, compared to the PC sun. I don't know if that's me going crazy, but you have to. Can we stream the beta? That's a good question, actually. Jesse, do you know about that? If there's any NDA, if people can freely live stream and make videos of the beta?
It's a closed beta. I would just feel more comfortable saying, like, as of right now, we don't know.
Okay, yeah.
We'll have more information.
Yeah, we'll have more information about the closed beta nearer the time, which will of course be probably between now and a month or less, because of it being in March. I'm looking for other questions here. Oh, we've got 3 chats here because we're streaming today on Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer, and this is the first time we're streaming on Mixer. So we've got like 3 streams of chat. So it's kind of like trying to read all of them at the same time here. Okay, let's go back out. Let's back out. Go to the. I won't save it. We can also show how the new world stream works. We come in here, we go new game. It's got this quite a nice little carousel style new game screen. Have the kind of this tutorial campaign, learn to survive, never surrender. Then you have some of the classic stuff like the
Sage Gamer Guild wants to see more of the radio menu.
Okay, yeah, we'll jump right into it now. So we're going to go to the custom world, because that's how the best way for us to get to a planet here. So we do that, and you'll recognise some of these on the left-hand side. You've got the Crash Red ship, one of my favourites of all time. And let's go. We can go to. I was going to say Star System, but. Moon base is pretty cool. We'll go to the moon base, and then we will just go to the. Did I select the moon base there? Yeah, hold on. I'm just making sure I select the moon base. Yeah, I have. Good. So turn off autosave. We'll make it public as well, just to make sure Jesse can get in this one a little bit. And then go. And in a second, we'll actually show you the mod IO, so the workshop integration, the way that will allow you to share creations on Xbox and between Xbox and PC. So I say, like, obviously the workshop has been one of the kind of the key parts, the cornerstones almost of the Space Engineers community. So it's and even recently we're always sharing in the company what the guys have been up to out there, and making awesome mods and awesome creations. And it's coming up to the 7th anniversary of Space Engineers this year, and we're still being blown away by what players are coming up with. So here we are. So we're on. Oh no, wrong way. I want to go out. Wait. There we are. So someone was asking about the radial menu here, so we can do that. Let's see. I'm remembering all the keybinds. So for example, to switch from third to third person, when you first figure it out, it's like kind of like, how do I do this? But then now I've actually got it memorized almost that it's like RB and then up, and then you can just quickly do that. And you can kind of see in the bottom down here how by pressing the kind of the keys here, we actually switch screens. So we've got the standard screen is like switching between tools because we've got the elite welder there, elite grinder and drill, and also the rifle. You guys can hear sound, right? And then this is like that kind of radial menu. And then we also have on the main radial menu here, we press down the left stick, we get the blocks. So we've got all kind of organized. We have armor, production and medical, gas and logistics, ship essentials, weapons and wheels, comms and high tech, and Windows, and also advanced. All of this stuff.
Just to jump in, Fallen Thorn from YouTube asks for Marek, what inspired you to get the idea to make Space Engineers?
Thanks for the question. So, kind of like many things. I would say it was connection of that I was programmer and I was thinking that when I'm going to make a game, like my strong side is programming, so it should be like heavily based on some programming aspect and not on some other aspect, like let's say art or something else where I wasn't skilled. So I was thinking about what kind of feature I should bring, a feature that wasn't available in gaming yet, and because I wanted to have a game that is, or I wanted to build a game that is unique in some regard. I didn't want to make a game that is just a copy of some other game or so. And so I was playing with like physics and destructible environments and those kind of things. And this was maybe like 15 or maybe actually even like 20 years ago, because I'm quite old. So I was playing with that, and then I was thinking, what game would like utilize this kind of engine? And first idea was Miner Wars, which was kind of like simplest version of Space Engineering. So basically only the voxels, the asteroids were destructible. So it was a game where there were these tunnels in asteroids and you had to fight in a ship and so on. And after this game was released, I started to continue on these ideas, and I looked on how can we actually make even the blocks or the grids or ships or buildings using some kind of voxel technology. And then we came with the idea of this like modular grids or blocks building together, having some deformations on them, destruction, gravity, physics, all these other things. And somehow it just evolved from this direction. And another, and this was the other angle, another inspiration came from Lego, because when I was young, or like a boy, I was playing, like probably everyone, Lego and Lego Technic. And so again, I was also thinking like how cool that would be to be able to build like Lego-like creations in a game. And of course, back then I wasn't even thinking like how to make it user intuitive and like accessible, because it's one thing to build Lego things, Lego toys with your hands, and another with mouse and keyboard. So this was another angle to the inspiration. So again, one inspiration became from programming, another from Lego Technic, and another from like I just wanted to make a game where everything is volumetric and real and has real properties and use. So not just aesthetical attributes. All these things together. And Space Engineers 1 is, I would say, like first proper installment of this idea, and then I think in the future there will come many other installments of this idea, you know, where you have like real environment where things work together, and if you build something, some new emergent functionality can emerge from you put things together. So basically, the environment in the game isn't like pre-designed by us, by the developers, but it's actually kind of like co-developed with the players. And all these things you can do in Space Engineers. You can you have planets and moons and asteroids that are completely destructible. You can drill through them. You can like explode parts of them and so on. You can build spaceships, car, robots, all kind of like physical or mechanical objects. They can interact as they should in real world, and this is the main thing. So yeah, this was the inspiration.
Just doing some shooting here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Well, yeah, sure. Oh, on the stream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you meant. I just wasn't sure if you meant. Okay, great. Cool. Alright, so I've shot some stuff up, and the sun's gone down now. It's a small moon. Let's just fly up, find the sun. Is this a dream or is this actually happening?
And also another like funny fact from the backstory is that at some time we're actually not expecting that we'll have moons and planets on the Xbox version.
No,
and
it's true.
Actually,
very
when you
true.
think about this, when we announced the game, there were no planets back then.
And you weren't even working on planets.
Yeah.
The PC version
Yeah.
is true. So yeah, of course, yeah. Xbox was announced, and it was probably at that point still thought it was going to be a game in in the asteroid field. So okay, this seems kind of like realistic, for Xbox. So planets came out a year or two later, and then obviously Xbox was still promised and still due. And it's like, what do we do? So it's true, for the longest time, we didn't think it was going to be a thing. We thought it was going to be kind of a more, kind of compact experience. But actually, the guys have really done such a great job in actually getting nearly everything that is there in the PC version right now on Xbox. So, right, I'm also just going to teleport here, use my admin controls. Okay. Let's find some nice mountain to go on top of. There we go, this is a nice area here. Come down. Oh, I'm good. So let the planet load in a little bit. Yeah, you don't normally fly that quickly, so
Yeah.
normally it would load in more seamlessly, but...
Yeah. No, I think that was good. Actually, something that I wouldn't, like a couple years ago, I would think that it's kind of like miracle.
Just like zipping,
Now it's of course it's standard in our game, but yeah, a few years ago it was something.
I personally never quite would have believed that we would have been here.
Mm-hmm.
Like Xbox, Space Engineer running around on a snowy mountain. It seems kind of kind of surreal. And I think the planet sizes are the same size. It's a good question, Turns. The worlds, the star systems and stuff haven't been altered. So yeah, so they are the same size as they are 120 kilometers as a PC. What we need now is a rover. So this could be a perfect opportunity to show off the mod.io support, which is actually the equivalent of Steam Workshop. So what we do is, if we come in here, and the left stick is for building, right? So when I press left stick, we get all the tabs for different blocks. When I press right stick, we get other options. We have quick actions, switching camera, opening the visor, headlight, etc. Here we've got spawn menu, respawn, open player screen, open chat, admin menu, blueprints, progression tree, and then view. This is signal mode and the view mode. Voxel hand as well. So that's all there in this right stick menu. So we're going to go to the menu, and go over to the open blueprint screen, and now you can see the shortcut is actually RBB. So if I just back out of this completely, and now I know that, I can just go, you know, RBB, and it comes up. So you don't actually have to go into that radial menu all the time. Once you learn the shortcuts for it, it's like that, you know. It just takes some time. So here's a blueprint screen. You'll recognize this. It's very similar to the PC version. And these are ones that, I don't know, okay, you can see that's Zilla, Straw Badge. So these are ones from the workshop. I see a warhead grid there, seems wonderful. And to create blueprints, it's the same now, and you can have local blueprints, but if you want to like get ones from the PC or submit them, we come here to, so we've got reload, the toggle between, and at the very end we have open the blueprint. That's quite good. We can still compact it as well. That's good. Open workshop page and browser, and this will work just fine. You guys will see this. Let me just note. Or not. It won't let me say no. It doesn't want to say let me do no thanks apparently. Okay, so that's annoying. But you come out of here. You guys can see how it looks. You've got to recognize some here. You've got the green team landlord. RC. Oh, this is interesting. I've seen. Okay. Cursor, big red. So if you have any questions about, if you have any questions about the mod.io guys, please let me know.
Just for later on, Silverbane wants to see more creative features.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just trying to get rid of this stupid thing. Go on. Okay, so B goes. Alright, okay. What is. Apparently Right. And we can even try and do something here. We can try and select the green team. Let's see if this works. There's a Keensoft House official, because actually some of one of our guys uploaded a bunch of stuff to the mod.io, so you guys can jump in and actually play with some stuff immediately. If you click on this, you can see when it was uploaded, and how you upload it. Like once you have a blueprint file on PC, you basically just go into the main folder and then select all the items, create a zip, and as soon as you drag the zip file onto this mod.io, it's all automated and it will just work. So that's how it's done. So once you've done it once, it's quite easy. And let's hope I can actually select the there we go. It's hidden, but I can just about get it. So the subscribe to install button. So I hit the subscribe to install button, subscribe, and it says mod will automatically be installed when you logged into a mod.io in game. So we can back out of this now, I think, hopefully. There we go. And we might have to refresh it probably. I think it does it instantly. Aha, and there we go. The green team landlord ready to go. Select that. Woo! It's a big, slow beast here. Got to find the way in. How do you get into this thing? That's the back. I forgot. I've used it so many times. Oh, let's go into the side here. Just mowing down trees right now. It's kind of hard when it's moving. I'm going to quickly switch to more familiar. There we go. Oh. It's actually really hard to move around right now. It's like moving on the terrain by itself. So I'm like, let's see. That's upstairs. There we go. And just like that, we've got access to a ready-made ship from the PC version. This was built, you know, probably 2-3 years ago on the PC build of Space Engineers, and it just works. Yeah. The tree fella. Yeah, I know. I'm making a mess here. Okay, this it's not particularly. There's a lot of trees everywhere. It's kind of hard to avoid them with this thing. Yeah, it just works. TM. Yeah, Joel Howard is my second name. That's true. All right. So, and someone asked about if the what was it? Yeah, keyboard and mouse. So yeah, again, I'm actually switching again live here. I'm kind of mixing in between using the controller to control it, which I'm still getting used to in many ways, and learning all the kind of modifiers and stuff. And at the same time, I can just put down the controller and switch the keyboard, and you'll see the GUI change back to the GUI that you guys are familiar with. Yeah, this one's featured in a couple of trailers for sure. Oh, we're getting some air here. All right, let's hop out of this then. Is there anything you'd like to see, Marek? Me do. Any?
I saw already like all the important things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. We did the classic crash. That was probably the #1 thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
William Gannis says, check the keep from Captain Jack's Colony Lost. Perhaps in the future, because that's massive.
Yeah. It's probably not on the...
Oh, but Captain Jack says, yes, I'll be posting it for sure.
On the Mod.io website?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you guys, even if you don't have... I'm pretty sure you don't I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think you can go over to the Mod.io website now and you can actually make builds available for Xbox players, even if you don't have an Xbox. If you just want to give Xbox players your builds to play around with, for example, yeah, I'm almost certain that you are able to make an account and then just upload the files. So definitely, if you guys, even if you don't plan on playing Xbox, it'd be nice for you to. It'd be nice to have like a more populated, because there are some amazing creators and creations out there. So it might take. It'd be interesting to see how many come the other way across. How many ones are made on Xbox and then come back to the PC version actually. Okay. Okay. Yes, so there is no crossplay.
No, I'm joking, not on the content, but like the way you said it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry,
There is no crossplay.
There's no crossplay. I don't know how I said it. How shall I say it? Unfortunately, there is no crossplay, but you can play with all your fantastic Xbox friends. There you go. Instead, no, but it was something that it was due to there are still some differences between the versions, and those differences that kind of have to be there because of the way the Xbox is, meant that it wasn't possible. Let's see here. People asking as well about the backwards compatibility, like obviously because the future Xbox is coming. And like we haven't got anything 100%, but Microsoft have said that the next Xbox will support 4 generations of Xbox. So supposedly you'll be able to play any game from the original, the 360, the one, and the latest one. So if that is all, if that's all automated, then sure, Space Engineers will run on the next generation. And hopefully, because of the hardware, I'm not sure if how much setup we'll be able to get with it. But ideally, when that new one drops, we'll be able to have like a kind of more improved version, or like more performance-wise. We could have like maybe better graphics again, more players, etc. If the new one, because it's that much more kind of performance enhanced. Right, I also want to get like let's get a small, I'm going to go back to Mod.io here, guys, and get a smaller thing. I like that. This Mako's nice. Let me do that again. Do a quick refresh. The game's not showing up in Mod.io for me. Yeah, maybe that in that case, John. I think it just said there the Mod.io store. It still might be in this temporary pre-release, so it might be possible that if you don't have a special developer account, you can't access it yet. That's a good point, actually. But of course, it will be there, and most likely will be there for the beta. So sorry if I said about right now, but in the future, you should be able to make one, even if you don't have an Xbox. Right, so got this Mako in here. All right. See how my flying skills are on an Xbox controller. I mean, it's nice because you get this smoother movement, which you can get this really nice. Oh, hello. What's good? It's alright. That was planned. That was planned. Promise. Yeah. Welcome everyone who's joining us. So if you guys are just joining us, the main news is Space Engineers on Xbox One is launching on April 15th this year, and if you pre-order either the base version or the Ultimate Edition, which has all the DLC, you'll get access to that closed beta next month in March, as well as a three skin pack, including the Aviator skin, the Next Gen skin, and the Veteran Mark II skin. Interesting. So RB then switches roll mode on, so that's me rolling.
It's very interesting that it runs. Yeah.
Let's do that. Do this and maybe have a little more.
I'm really curious how Xbox players will be playing this.
You mean like what they'll be doing in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if their gameplay will differ from the PC.
It's true, because I think for people who are very good at controllers, I think it could be like, not for me, for example. If I was doing it right now, it would definitely take me longer to do things than mouse and keyboard. But I think there are people out there who are very used to their controllers and they get very proficient with it, and it could be nearly just as fast, maybe. But again, if I was using the Xbox, I could just plug in mouse and keyboard, and I would be able to tell no difference that I was. Let's see. Yeah, I believe the gold skin comes with the Ultimate Edition. All the DLCs, to my knowledge, have the same content as the PC edition, so the Ultimate Edition, which has all the DLCs, will contain that, yes.
Burstar says to put down a refinery.
It's a very specific thing. Okay, we can do that.
That's nice.
By the way, Jesse, do you want to sit here?
Whenever, yeah. I'm just answering questions.
Say if there's any more questions that you want to personally answer, Marek, or
Okay, yeah.
so you can pick some out of the three. And if you guys have any questions for Marek in particular before he heads off, Marek specific questions, you can also go ahead and ask them. It's quite relaxing actually to like just sit back and use the controller rather than have to like be at the mouse and keyboard. So
Killer STK is asking, Marek, what is the best memory you have from Space Engineers? And that's actually a good question. And I would say like 6 years ago when we had first prototype where I must like really think about.
it's tough question.
Like actually it would be like the first moment when I really felt that this is Space Engineers. So I think the first prototype where actually there wasn't even like Space Engineer, it was some soldier 3D model, you know, that we got from some library. I think that wasn't the moment, but maybe a month or two after that, after we got few blocks in the game, it was able to like, you know, like put things on the grid and you were able to fly and walk on the ship while it was flying. I think this was the moment. So maybe sometime like a kind of like August 2013, or maybe sooner, maybe like a June, July. And so yeah, this feeling. And then there was another when we built the first space station, and it's actually visible in one of the first teasers at the end of it when there is a group of engineers and some kind of like strange looking space stations is behind them. It's just like some walls and like a block kind of thing.
I vaguely remember the one you're talking about. Yeah.
And so when we had that kind of like station and we were able to walk there, and you know, like third person camera was like zooming and following, and
it was the first sense of what was to come almost.
And then also we had these deformations on the armor and on the interior wall.
Yeah.
And when I saw this, that it actually works, you know.
I'm gonna do some now, I think.
I think those were the best moments.
Shudrex asks if there's one thing you could add to Space Engineers without having to worry about performance, what would it be?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. Like, of course, I know people would expect me to say water. But I'm not sure if water would be the most important for me. That's actually a good question. I mean, if I really wouldn't have to care about performance, I would probably do some kind of like micro voxels or something like this. So it'd be not like 2.5 meter voxels, but voxels that are kind of like particles, you know, small and tiny and many of them, and they interact, and from this interaction you also get some emergent physics basically, you know, because now we have like rigid bodies physics, and it would be really great to have like soft bodies made from these particles, and actually chemistry, you know, but I mean like real chemistry simulated like per microvoxel or something like that. I think that would be cool, and I was thinking about this as well as some kind of experiment for VR, you know, that maybe it would be good to make a VR game where you are surrounded by these microvoxels and you can play with chemistry, so you like drop there some kind of, you know, like some kind of liquid, and based on, you know, the chemical laws,
it would react
interacts
and it might
like
grow
reacts,
or
yeah.
oh, wow,
or actually like you put there some seed and it will start growing, but as it should, like
voxels,
so,
right?
Yeah, into voxels, so it would spawn the roots, you know, and they would kind of like follow some like easy ways of growing. They would need to get nutrition from the environment, from the soil, or from like water, you know, and maybe like oxygen or something. So I think this would be actually very cool, and so maybe I would go into that direction if we don't care about performance.
Something, no, it's wouldn't be what people would necessarily expect, but it's it's definitely something that would be, like seeing a flower grow but in out of voxels would be pretty.
Mm-hmm. And this actually sounds like something that we'll probably not see in next 50 years, because just the sheer computational complexity that something like this would require. But maybe we'll be able to get there sooner with AI, because like one thing is to be precise and simulate all these microvoxels, like step by step.
Mm-hmm.
Another idea is to use AI and basically let the AI optimize the simulation in a way that you simulate only what has to be simulated, like what the user can actually, or what the player can actually observe. So maybe we'll be able to see something like this even sooner, maybe 10 years or something like this, but I don't know, we'll see.
It's going to be big for coding, isn't it? Yeah.
Manarchus asks, will you continue to optimize the Xbox version?
I think, I mean, like, we are always optimizing something here and there. Even basically now all the optimizations that were done because of Xbox version are going back to PC version. So
I'd expect so.
Yeah.
So there's.
I mean, I will be open. Like, I don't expect that we'll spend, let's say, 3 years optimizing.
No.
But I think there will always be some optimizations here and there.
And especially once the game drops, of course, people will be experimenting a lot and doing all kinds of stuff and feeding back. So that's why it's going to be the beta. Of course, is going to be it's going to be a big deal because that'll be the first time there'll be a mass group of people kind of jumping onto the Xbox build. Yeah, and it'll be vital to hear back. I think there'll probably be a form like on the PC public tests, so there'll be a way to feedback about what you like and what you don't like so much, and that will give us stuff to go on because I'm sure we'll learn a lot from that test. All right, I'm going to take this down and do some more building, I think. I've just been flying around. Okay.
Jesse, can you pick some question?
Yeah, sure.
Because you are good at picking questions.
Oh, this is a good one. Chris Hiss asks, how's your new studio going? Tell us about it. So,
the new studio?
Yeah.
Orangeria.
Yeah, Orangeria.
Yeah, so maybe some of the people don't know, but we have a new office building or like house or villa. And actually, if you want to see the pictures, photos, go to my blog, and I think Jesse is going to post the link to the update we made 2 months ago. It was some kind of like summary of 2019. So there are some photos of Orangerie, and so it's a building from, I always forget, like 17th century or 16th century or something like that. So quite old, and it has about 1,000 square meters, 3 floors, and so on. And now the construction company is finishing the interior, because basically when we got it, it was just shell and core, so it was just like the exterior, which was in nice condition, but the interior was empty. So they are finishing it. It should be soon, like few months. There were some delays, unfortunately, but that's like always with houses and constructions, and as everybody knows. But hopefully we'll be there very soon, and I'm looking forward to it. And it will be a nice place that is only ours. So we have not an office building or office that you share with other companies or something like this. This will be just us. There will be a big garden, and there is also a public park in front of the Orangerie. So there are many good things about Orangerie, and I think me and everybody else, they are looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And it's also quite unusual, that I don't think there is a game studio that like he's in this kind of historical building. At least not in Czech Republic. I don't think so. But like,
It's definitely not from when you see it from the outside. It's definitely what you think of it. It doesn't look like a typical office building. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So many questions.
Yeah, I know. There's so
This one's kind of funny.
And-
Can you show Joel proper way to land on aircraft?
Hey, I'm a great lander. It's
Oh,
any
this
landing
is
you
good.
walk away from
This
is a good one.
Any news on the next game you guys will be developing?
So, I don't know, Jess, you can like give me advice how I should answer this PR question.
I would say that as we mentioned in either Marek's last blog or the blog before that, that we're currently focused on Space Engineers for the Xbox and the PC version, but we're currently brainstorming ideas for our next project, but we're currently not focused on it. Primarily focused on it, that is, and we're committed to bringing more features to the PC version and the Xbox version. So
Yeah.
that's
So I will just like say it using my words. Basically, Space Engineers 1 is still our priority,
yes.
and then also like Space Engineers genre or Space Engineers, is our priority that King Software House will be focusing on in coming years. So that's quite clear. And I can also say that there is a lot of passion in our team to build something new and great and like really push the boundaries, so
For sure.
there is a lot of enthusiasm for this, so that's very good.
John Lack asks, no fantasy engineers?
Not now. I mean, it was one of the ideas that I had many years ago, but unfortunately I cannot do everything.
Not enough time.
This is another good question. Marek, would you ever consider VR for Space Engineers on PC? John Nemesis.
I would actually, and I would love.
Yeah.
And actually think that VR is of course the future of gaming, and if like I was just like myself again and like one sole programmer, I would be doing VR games only, but now of course I have responsibility for the team and also for the community, so I cannot just like change, run away. But yeah, again, if I didn't have these things, I would be starting on a like greenfield. I would really look only on games that are possible only on VR. That's what I would do. Like, so I would do a game that you basically cannot do on PC, or like it would be a different game. So actually I think games like this upcoming Half-Life 3 is a good example how you can make a game that really like becomes that game only because it's in VR, with controllers and the headset and everything. And even lately, when I have some time and I play games, it's actually almost only on VR.
Yeah. That's on the go,
Oculus
right?
Quest.
Oculus
Quest. That's really good. So I would really love to have, for example, Space Engineers on Oculus Quest, but I cannot promise this right now because, like, first the game really needs a lot of performance to run, and another thing is that I think there are more players on PC and consoles for us than on VR, so we cannot
It's
just
a niche market, isn't it?
Yeah, so we cannot just risk it like that. I think Oculus Quest market is actually growing.
Oh yeah, I mean it's every year it's growing. The audience
so I
of
think
VR,
it will be good in a few years, and it's just like right now, it's probably not the right moment for us. But what I definitely am looking for is to not miss this VR train at all, because it can really happen that in a few years the major platform will be VR and not PC and not consoles, and I don't want to be in the situation that we are on the kind of like a dying platform or something like that.
I still think but there's still something to be said about relaxing and sitting at your desk playing a game rather than because playing in VR can be tiring, you know. So I still think that I feel like at least for a long time there'll still be a market for that.
For me, this is actually not a problem because I don't want to play games for hours. You know what I mean? Like 30 minutes, 1 hour. That's like enough for me. So when I play on Oculus Quest and I get tired, or like like I get this like VR face or something like this, at least that's like the reason why I take it off. So this is not a problem for me. But of course, if you just want to sit and play game for hours, like I used to play many years ago, then that's different thing.
I just built my first. I think this is the first vehicle I've built in It's beautiful. Except I did use. Well, I mean, sorry, with the controller. I should add the first thing I built with a controller. I still had to use. I still was reaching for the mouse and keyboard a couple times there, but yeah.
And actually, regarding the VR, I think for me, Oculus Quest was like really the game changer.
Because they've been like Tether 3 and
like,
all that stuff.
Like you don't need cables, you don't need PC. You just take the headset, you put it on, and you can play anywhere. And like you can move in the space. You know, the Quest kind of like tracks your movements and everything. So this works well. I actually tried it even in the airplane. So this is really great, and I'm really curious what will be the next step in VR. Like, what feature will make it like the next step mainstream? You know, because having this tetherless, I think that's like one like huge step that is making it more mainstream.
I think it's all of it. It's like having like good, like better FOV, wild FOV, so you less of a feeling that you have something in your face. Because even like the best ones now, you still, if you think about it, you can still kind of see the edges. So it'll be where like you can't see anything like that. And
FOV,
also the FOV, also resolution, refresh rate as well. They're the three things of screen. So it's not like it feels smooth as well.
And maybe like the comfort, or you know, the
ergonomics.
Yeah, the ergonomics. I think this is what they should change. So so I'm really looking forward to the next iteration of Oculus Quest. And there was one interesting question, and which was actually about Space Engineers 2. So Mark is asking.
Not confirmed.
I actually just scrolled, so I cannot say it. So I must like say it from my memory.
Sorry, I can get it. Which one?
The middle one, and there. So Mark Nuts is asking, will Space Engineers 2 be built from the ground with new features that aren't possible now? So I think that's a good question. Like, of course, we cannot comment the next game or plans or anything like this, but if I were to build Space Engineers 2, I would do it from ground up and really rethink even the basic building blocks of the game, of the gameplay, and of everything, and like build it for like 21st century. That's actually the benefit of having a new installment or fresh start can give you, because when you are talking about Space Engineers 1, you really cannot do revolutionary changes. Like, you can do some changes, like for example, like we edit planets, you know, like in the middle of the development, and some things like that. But you really cannot do like huge revolutionary changes where you will break things, you know, like backwards, like the backward compatibility and so on. So sometimes you really need to have a new version, new product to like make this leap into some new revolutionary changes.
For sure, definitely. And having languages to Space Engineers appear, we have, I think, four official?
English,
Russian,
Chinese, Russian.
And,
no, I think Slovak, I think.
is official.
I think Vlado said that, but I know English, Chinese, and Russian for sure.
And then the other one's a community. But actually, the question was probably related to Xbox.
For Xbox, that's Xbox.
Okay.
English, Chinese, Russian.
Okay. So, but the translations are, some of the ones aren't available on the Xbox ones. The ones that are on
the community
PC.
Ones, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Right. So that's a point worth pointing out. Lord Sedis just pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. Nice.
I think you already covered this, Marek. Hypothetically, would Space Engineers 2 still use V-Rage, or would it use Unreal or Unity? Any thoughts?
Yeah, that's a good question, and this is actually something that requires a lot of analysis and research, and we actually have this on our roadmap to spend a couple of weeks, but maybe it will be actually more than a couple of weeks, all the programmers and artists researching and testing and prototyping what is the proper engine for the future games at Keen. If it should be like future version of V-Rage or like current V-Rage with just some small modifications, or like completely rewritten V-Rage, or Unreal or Unity or maybe something else. So we really need to like make proper systematic analysis of these things and put there all the pros and cons, and we are already like preparing ourselves for this, so like doing some research, but we need to in a I think 3 months we have a slot in our roadmap where basically entire team will work on this. So I'm really looking forward to this, and like my preference is that we need an engine that gives us almost unlimited freedom to do things,
Flexibility, right?
And flexibility. Yeah, that's the thing. That I mean, in theory, you can modify any engine, but the question is
At what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure, time
and some engines can really tighten your hands, you know, and so maybe the engine can be good for some kind of games, but Space Engineers is quite unusual game compared to the others. That, you know, like most engines were made for games that have like moderately small levels with usually static environment or static geometry, so you can pre-compute lighting, shadows and all these things, and none of this is true in Space Engineers. Like our solar system is large, yeah, I forgot the number, but you know, like it's many astronomical units large or something like that, so it's really huge. We have super huge planets, that even the planet is larger than what should be the size of the level in some of these engines, and everything is destructible. You can build anything in like one frame, you know, like you can just like place or copy paste something somewhere and it's there. There is no time for like pre-computing lighting or something like that, and things can move, of course. So these are the reasons, these are the things to consider, and so we will see. Yeah, I'm trying to be open-minded at this point and not really have any favorites or like preferences before we do the analysis.
Yeah, obviously there's the main ones, and there's also some more ones that are like less known, but they could also be attractive. So it's definitely going to be something that's it's going to be quite a thorough investigation. There's a link in the chat. Need for Speed. I think people are pasting it into the chat. So if you're looking for the pre-order links for the Xbox version, I think a moderator will post one in for you very shortly. There's a comment about Xbox Game Pass. It's not something that we have any info on right now. Of course, it's something that is like I think quite popular these days, but no word on that at the moment, Captain Jack.
So good, Joel.
Yeah.
Maybe I can let Jesse sit here. Good. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for questions, and we'll see each other soon in the next update or on the Xbox release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know the date now. It's actually probably one of the things that we've never announced something so far in advance actually, like for a release date. So yeah, 2 months, just under 2 months actually, until that official release of Xbox for Space Engineers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marek, for
Bye-bye.
joining us, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you.
And now we're going to welcome Jesse,
To get into
or
frame
Blitz, Blitz 333 to the stream. And he's been the one off camera who's been answering and selecting the questions and typing like mad. So you can.
I will just say in advance apologies if I haven't got to your question yet, but I'm also moderating chats and comment and responding to questions on social media. So we'll do our best to get through all of them, though. So, what else?
Vsauce Michael has arrived. Just get out there. It's all good. Just embrace it.
What else? Chris Hiss, will there be a delay between the Xbox and PC version updates? As far as it's in Marek's blog, and I'll link it again in the chat. We are planning more updates and things for the Xbox One version of Space Engineers. But when it comes to future updates for the PC version, will they happen in tangent at the same time? That remains to be seen, but probably not. But we are looking to continue optimizing the Xbox One version and bring new things to it eventually. We just don't have a specific date for that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be probably hard. Like most developers who have on multiple platforms, it can be hard to align both because of there's different processes to each platform. But yeah, let's say some people are asking about the PC Space Engineers, and all I'll say is we'll have news very soon. But we're gonna keep it Xbox focused. But you can bet we've got some tasty stuff coming very soon. Yeah.
I guess I can look up there. And thank you Nib135, bring in the Jess. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, what else?
We can play some multiplayer.
We could play some multiplayer. That's true.
We could try and answer questions at the same time.
We could do that. I'm totally up for that.
We need like a picture. Like honestly, guys, like it's
The setup.
There's so much. I almost want to show you. Like
I just need to plug in my computer. Just 2 seconds. On my card.
Oh, what was that?
Oh.
What unplugged? Hopefully not the internet.
No, not the internet.
That was on. I think that was on that PC. It's all
yeah,
good.
it's probably mine. We're all good. Fantastic. We're good. Hopefully.
Any Space Engineers merch? Well,
Yeah.
we have got merch, which has been. I think Jesse's going to get the link for that. We've got a merch store which has been updated even quite recently with new items and stuff. So definitely check it out. We could almost tease this as well. I don't know.
We could. You know, that actually might be a good interlude into or transition into that. So, space merch. Go ahead.
So today, as it is a very exciting stream, we will be giving away this T-shirt to a very lucky viewer. So speaking of merch, and this is actually the same. Actually, no,
We're modeling.
You're modeling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess
Does
yours
yours
is. Yes.
Yeah. So this has Space Engineers on the back
Can you see?
and Team Software House on the front. So we'll be giving this away a little bit later in the stream. So be sure not to go anywhere, and we'll discuss how we'll be giving that out to somebody.
Okay, but multiplayer, we can definitely do that.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. We prepped a lot to get multiplayer set up here in the room.
Oh goodness, these cards.
Yeah, it's an employee level shirt, so you can cosplay as a Keen employee. It's true.
I actually believe that the shirt we'll be giving away is actually not available on the shop though, but there's plenty of other shirts.
Ultra
and
rare.
It's ultra rare, exactly.
Special edition. Okay then, man. So let me.
Yeah. You should get into the game and then just invite me, and I'll just join you straight from the.
I want to. Let me just reload this. I think you can just load into here actually.
Custom world.
Actually, or should I? Yeah, okay. I'll reload this. Fresh start.
Okay.
I think it's got multiplayer
Any
enabled.
questions?
So
Can we game share SE on Xbox?
I think they mean like that's like streaming, right?
Do you mean yeah? I was just
Because
gonna say.
if you're talking about unless that's another, it's either streaming, which the answer I'm sure is yes. It has the built-in Xbox like things here, so you can see. Unless you're talking about like where you share a family member or stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's some like
I'm
not
not
familiar
sure
with
actually.
it,
If I'm being honest.
but of course all the capture and screenshot and streaming and stuff is all built in. But I don't know if you're talking about another when you say
Yeah.
share.
One space acts posters. Yes, there's several posters. So again, if you, I'll put that link in the chat again, Juan. But
We
it's
got
there.
some great merch out there. Our artists have done some really, especially in recent months, they've definitely got some really nice items on there.
Also too,
Clang Cola one is.
Clang Cola one's great, and there's a cosmic coffee thermos to go thermos. I actually want that. I've been meaning to get it for a while. Actually, and if you have designs that you'd like to see, if you message us at either info@Keen Software House or press or even social media, there's been a few instances where we've actually added those to the official merch. So please get in contact. Did you send me?
Stack says yes, share a friend to play. So I'm not so familiar with this method.
I'm not.
This,
I'm not either, but just being honest, because we're not familiar with it. Please send that question to me either directly on Discord, Blitz333, or you can message me at info@keensoftwarehouse.com, and I will look into it and I'll get you an answer ASAP. So
you can. So let's actually show the invite methods.
yeah.
Bye,
Bye, Marek.
Bye, Marek. So I'm gonna.
Also, I just wanted to say like hello to Mixer. It's pretty cool that, as Joel mentioned, we're doing 3 platforms, so it makes for more moderating, but it's cool. Happy to be on Mixer.
So keen Xbox hype. I wonder who that could be. So then I can just select your name, and then I can invite you to the game, and you'll get an invite to join.
And I'm joining. You guys make a train.
Connected. Keen Xbox hype is joined.
Any other questions while we load in?
I don't know if we hit 100 followers on Mixer yet.
We
could be one of our first ever.
I didn't check how many followers. I was checking how many people were watching, but I didn't check followers. Anime engineers one space? Probably not. Don't hold your breath.
You never know.
Although I had fun fact, I was on. We're First Colony, so I'll go First Colony then. Yeah. No. Okay.
There's a question about, of course, about being the beta, beginning or end of March. We haven't got any. We'll have more information close to the time. I almost want to give a hint, like, probably not a good idea, right? I was going to say, like, I feel like. I could probably say with some confidence, it probably won't be at the very start of March, because that's like a week away. So it's probably going to be more like a little bit more in, but don't quote me. Well, who knows? As soon as we have the information on that beta and it's ready, because that's the main thing. The guys are, they're testing heavily the kind of build that you guys will be playing. So it's actually important that that happens before it's released, even to the closed beta. So are you in the world? You're here.
Can I shoot you?
Yeah, you can. Luckily, it's creative mode. So
oh, that's
safe.
right. I wasn't paying attention. Damn you, creative mode.
All right then. So
we also like to point out 2 things. We actually have a very good working relationship in the office. This is actually. Did you realize what this is? We have never played SE before, ever at the same time. Not once. This is the first time
I've played like 6,000 hours, so
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I've never actually been like, hey, Joel, I know, I'm like, can I join you on stream? I've never actually been like, hey, let's.
Well, we're having a sleepover tonight. So
yeah, that's true. We are.
We can have a late night SE sesh.
Yeah. Captain Jack Zoc leaks.
I I would want to leak, but there's too many eyes. Too many eyes on me right now.
Make a train. You could. I'm not sure if there's any trains on Modeo. I doubt.
Not yet. Not. I'm sure there will be though. As soon as Rony gets his hands on it.
Perhaps you need to build the hype train on Xbox One.
The literal.
Wow. Okay. It's hard to ignore the chat because I'm so used to being focusing on the chat and the comments. Maybe I'll actually just mess around for a bit here. Any mayhem? I'm all about causing mayhem in this game. Actually, that's kind of one of my main. Ooh, what are you doing? Oh, hey.
So I'm still curious then, guys. So I don't know. Just how many people in chat have pre-ordered the Xbox version of Space Engineers in some form? Just put, I don't know, you can just say me, I guess. Yeah. Say me. I'm curious how many peeps have been ultra keen for the Xbox.
Also, I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I apologize. Australia, no. Can we get a preview of the Ultimate Edition DLC? Well, unfortunately, we actually don't have it on this build, as we mentioned earlier. And for those joining us right now, the build you're actually seeing right now is we're using this one because it's stable and we wanted to showcase the game.
Yeah. This is quite months out of date. Actually.
Yeah.
It's multiple.
But for instance, for the closed beta coming up in March, there will be more UI improvements and the game should run even better at that time. So just let you know. And at that point, I'm sure Keen will have another stream, and we can probably show you some stuff like live from the Ultimate Edition. So yeah.
That's quite some keen people in the chat. Look at that. Ultimate Edition there.
Yeah.
Ow. Mistakes were being made here.
Fun fact, the very first time I was on stream with Joel, I made him crash because my knee hit his elbow and he totally just put him into an asteroid. So I think it won't happen tonight. What else?
Build a road to attack the we could attack the nearby pirate base actually. Where is it?
We could
4 kilometers away. We could do that. Have we got much of my ship left?
Can I ride on top of your ship?
Yeah, sure.
It should. What would be the best way to go about it?
Actually, we can show glorious. You can just stand on top of it. Just hit Y. I'll fly safe.
You think so, Joe?
You can trust me.
All right. Ooh, more followers on Mixer. Okay, what else?
I can look up and see you there.
Aww. It's like Top Gun. It's like that scene in Top Gun, only not. I have to kind of, this kind of reminds me of like Titanic. I'm flying, Zoc.
Oh, it is like that.
Brian the Gamer, how much is it to pre-order? So the Ultimate Edition is $29.99 USD or your regional equivalent, and then the base version is $19.99 USD. And again, there's regional equivalents for that.
We got 98 followers on Mixer. We need 2 more followers to break the big 100. All right, Pirate Base coming up, Jesse. Get your guns ready. I don't know how long we're going to last. So I'm going to switch to first person and focus in.
But we're on creative.
Hold on, have I got a camera on here?
I mean, we'll get destroyed. We'll get destroyed, but I mean, we won't.
No, we won't get destroyed.
we
won't die.
We won't die, but we'll just,
Oh!
Unleash
hell!
There's
a drone there. Ah!
I lost oh gosh. This was. I regret everything.
Oh, no. Who told you to do that? Oh my
regroup.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm still flying half a ship.
Yeah. That went well.
Oh.
Maybe there's a reason why we actually.
Maybe there's a reason why we never played before. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, coming to you. Regrouping.
You guys, how far out are you?
Yeah, no, I'm right here. I'm like right by you. Oh, that's the drone. No.
I see. Oh, that's you. Oh,
no,
wait.
that's not you. That's you. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely you. Ooh.
Oh man.
You done good, ship. You done.
Where's the drone? It was following us.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm going back.
Wait.
Or.
I see you flying there.
Yeah.
Forget we're on the moon. The gravity's really low here, so I'm...
Lots of F's in chat. Thanks, guys.
That moon gravity.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Who is going to be our 100 follower?
Yeah.
Pre-order when I get home. Awesome.
I'm gonna drill it. Nah, even better. I'm gonna.
I wish we could. Unfortunately, we don't have multiple things set up, so I can't switch to Jesse's perspective. But I can promise you, he's doing a much better job than me.
I'm trying.
There it is.
Oh, come on.
Maybe it's not set to target. Oh, it is shooting me, but it's. I wonder if this is probably not. Yeah, this is access denied. All right.
Yeah, I got turrets down. Ah, look at the view. Glorious.
Coming in?
Yeah, sure. I was just admiring the view from the top of the recently.
I'm being shot at quite a bit. Here.
Oh, really? Inside?
Luckily, I say we have creative mode on, so they can't do they can't do nada.
Even in creative mode, we can still fail. Where are you? You inside?
I'm fighting because I'm being shot at, but I'm trying to get to them quick enough to.
Oh,
bring
yeah.
them down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. Teamwork.
Okay, distracted. Good. Oh, nice. You shot. Oh. Good job.
Bam. Are there any more? Are there any more drones? Mission accomplished. With grace.
Easy.
And skill. Beautiful view. Will there be a NASA-style DLC? Asks Andrew Dixon. We currently don't have any plans for that, but that would be really cool. I know, for instance, if anybody saw that cool that video you made for the Apollo anniversary, that totally just kind of like got my brain thinking like, oh, there's so many cool like landers and like rovers that we could take inspiration from NASA. Obviously Discovery so yeah. But what else?
I would love that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, there was an amazing like International Space Station build recently, which was like it was perfect. Oh, not just that. There was also like just a near sci-fi like space station that someone built, and it was incredible. I think it was shared on social media as well. But
probably.
SE Mobile when? Yeah, don't you guys have phones for that? Yeah.
At Gwendolmere, I know as of right now, it's a little, for lack of a better word, interesting. There is no Czech translation already, but I know that that's something that we're working on. Obviously, the majority of people that work at this company, minus us, are either from Czech Republic or Slovakia, and there's also other people from around the world. But that is something we're looking into. Again, the three official translations are English, Russian, and Chinese. So.
Because they have to be there's more rigorous checks for Microsoft.
Yeah.
To have official.
Set and Sun asks PS4. As of right now, we currently don't have any plans for the PlayStation 4, although we get that question asked a lot. So right now, no official plans. But again, just like I saw a lot of people on social media saying, and it was really cool to hear them say this. They're like, I'm not super excited for the Xbox One version personally because I'm a PC player, but I'm happy that more people get to play Space Engineers, and I think the more the merrier. So PlayStation would be cool if we did it. What else?
We're trying to follow all three chats.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of going up and down.
We got USA. We were trying to look at the three.
Oh, 100.
What is that?
There's a crazy emoji thingy.
Wow.
Mixer. We're learning as we go. What else?
Hey, Cosmic.
How's it going, Cosmic? Andrew Man Gaming, Captain Jack. I think I said hi to all you guys. What else? Oh, that's really cool. Sander von Ort, how is the comic going? Right now, no official plans for like any more comics, but just personally, it was really cool getting to write the comic, and it was really awesome to work with Mike Hamlet. He's super talented. I think he did an awesome job doing like justice to the blocks and just the SE aesthetic, and I think Marek really liked it too. So, just thanks for all the kind comments, and see what the future holds.
Are people able to download?
Yeah, actually in chat,
game?
Yeah, or the game. Download the game. Can you guys download it but not play it?
Because I'm wondering if they can download the latest build, but they can't access it. Because
probably
I've seen a number of people say I'm downloading the game as we speak. So are they actually like it's like preloading?
Yeah, exactly. Because like to my knowledge, you should not be able to play
Everyone's
the game.
just playing now.
And then Microsoft is like, give it to them early.
Yes. Okay, that's quite cool then. So okay, that's interesting.
Cool.
It's a preload. Huh.
That's good.
The more you learn, hey.
You know what's
That's good because then when it does drop, or on the next version, it won't be such a big install. So when it officially drops, it'll just be like. That must be also quite. It's always like preloading is one of those painful things. 'Cause it's like the files are there.
Yeah,
just let me play. It's quite almost tormenting.
it was. I have to point this out. It's already great seeing Clang in the Mixer chat, and many people ask me. So is Clang going to be making appearances in the Xbox One version? All I'll say is I wouldn't be surprised if he, she, it, or they did, however you interpret Clang, with the C as is the official proper way, or in the heretical way, which is K. Just throwing that out there for all the people who go with K. Robin Shield, I'm looking at you, and others, you know who you are, but yeah. Smart fridge port when? Do some people think that it's like, you can play many games, like I heard in Tesla cars have like a good selection of games or something.
Oh yeah,
maybe SE could be like that, or on a smart fridge.
And you can use the controller. You can use the steering wheel as a controller.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Clang of a K should be banned for life, Grindy.
Heretics.
I know.
Anything?
Is there anything else you guys wanted to see me do, or me and Jesse do? It's now we've got multiplayer working here. Anything you want to see us do in multiplayer?
I know that
we can keep answering questions.
Yeah,
of course,
I was just gonna say I'm trying to get to some like questions too. Linux port, please.
I can go do some drilling actually. Maybe I'll go drill some voxels.
For the Linux port, I believe there's there's a really good community.
Oh, the drone out here.
Isn't there a very good community Linux, like unofficial Linux version?
I think there might be,
and
actually.
I would, you know what, if you can remind me, if you can email me or reach out on Discord, I'm pretty sure there is, but no official. Anything else? Wolfiekins on Mixer asks, will it be possible for Blueprint sharing platform on console versions like we have in the works on, or in the workshop on PC?
Rotor cannon, get
Rotor cannon. As again, like there are blueprints and there are worlds. There's no scripting. There's no programmable blocks, i.e., experimental mode. As far as your specific question goes, Wolfiekins, I'm assuming that you can be able to do it, like share it with your friends. But again, if you're not satisfied with that answer, hit me up again and I'll get you a more specific answer from the devs ASAP.
Can one of you be on Earth? Yeah, one of you can be on Earth, one can be on Moon.
Yep.
And Neon for sure. I could do that now maybe, I can teleport, it's easier for me.
Yeah, you have the... Also, too, because it's easier for Joel just to, hammer that point home. If you want to play Space Engineers on mouse and keyboard with the Xbox, you can. It's definitely supported. So
it's designed to run at 1080p, 60 FPS, IDK.
Yeah.
But with the Xbox One X having higher graphic settings, the resolution is the same, but the texture quality and the model quality will be higher on the Xbox One X compared with the original on the S. And this is on the X, so you are seeing the higher graphics and models and stuff here.
Tim, tell us please about the future content / optimization for the PC. We can't get into specifics about about what's coming to the PC version, but
it's so good.
But it's I was just gonna say it is so good. Right now, but we, as Marek has said in the past, in many blogs, and as I'm always saying on social media, we're continuing to release content for the PC version. And as we mentioned in this blog, we're looking to release even more content for the Xbox One version at some point. We don't have a specific date, but at some point. IDK, how good this runs with the Xbox. Again, as Joel mentioned, it depends if you have the original Xbox One or the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X. But in all honesty, I'm very impressed how well it runs. And there's
this here, maybe because again the size of the worlds
it depends on that, of course.
Won't be
sure.
as big as
sure.
PC, but it kind of like doing stuff like that. It's actually, you can't really tell you're on Xbox at all, especially without the HUD. Like this looks exactly the same as PC, and in fact probably better than some people's PCs because of the graphics. Like some
That's
people
true. Actually, that's a good point.
play on low to medium on PC, where this is medium to high actually. So actually, yeah, this actually might look better than some people's PC experiences, to be honest.
Joe Pig, can you change the Xbox controller sensitivity? Looks a bit slow and sluggish. I believe you can. Just 1 second.
Oh, sorry. No. Aha.
Yeah, I have. I can. There's two different controller. Like there's default and there's another mapping, and you can mess around with the sensitivity. I see that in my menu right now. Oh, okay.
There it is.
Yeah. And Joel is demonstrating it.
Hopefully. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah. That's probably for the pros out there. I mean, that's not even. That's gonna take some getting used to. But now it's a bit more. Yeah. I mean, that's actually a bit more because beforehand it was more like this. You know.
Yeah.
Which is probably for like a console noob like myself. It's probably hard, but this is way more responsive and.
Yeah.
Is that better, guys?
Space Builder 2020, do you know if we will eventually be able to have script mods in the future? I know we can't compile code on the console, but will pre-compiled code eventually be supported? As of right now, like the answer is no. Like we don't want to lead people on. Like the one thing that we can say, for instance, like a feature that we don't have right now is dedicated servers, but we are investigating ways to possibly do that in the future. With regards to the mods, though, unfortunately, as of right now, when it comes to scripted events and programmable blocks, etc., we currently don't have any plans for that. Space Engineers trick shot montage when? Ask X1.
360 no scopes. coming right at you. Oh wow, even the roll now is whoa.
Do a barrel.
It's actually this is like crazy. Look at this.
Whoa, that looks nice. What else? Just trying to see some more questions. Just so
because
many.
people have like people like perfect that kind of like controller movement.
Yeah.
So because obviously for me, like when I'm moving it, it's like it's a big difference, but like people who are more trained with it will be able to like do it like more like
yeah,
precise. So
Juan Space Baby Yoda engineers, probably not. This is a good question, actually. Sigma Squadron, any word on Series X or xCloud support for Xbox SE? The reason why I'm saying that's a good question is because I like questions that, this might sound silly that I don't know the answer, but please email info@keensoftwarehouse.com, or you can reach out directly to me on Discord, Blitz333. Send the question. I'll ask our devs and try and get you an answer ASAP. It's a good question.
wait, Xbox One X?
Yeah, with the
Series
cloud.
X.
Series X with the
Oh,
cloud. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
There's a lot of things with
I'd
the
have-
Series X stuff like
They say
that we still don't know all the facts.
exactly like
But
it's
the main thing is they have said, even like, wasn't there an article recently that said they will have this like 4 generations or something?
I remember it was back in December. I can't remember what the which gaming website it was, but Phil Spencer had an earlier version of the next Xbox that's coming out, and he was already talking about backwards compatibility. And as you mentioned earlier, the 4 generations of Xbox games that they'll support on it. So
Because if there's some kind of emulator, or whatever, that it might require no work from us or any other
Yeah.
developers, and it will just work.
yeah,
But I would like to think that we could do like a Series X version.
that would
What
be
I
cool.
mean is, at least just from the graphical settings
Yeah.
and like the PCU count and stuff like that, because the Series X is like quite, I don't know to say twice as powerful or 3 times or whatever, but it's quite a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
It's kind of closer now to like a.
Good PC.
I don't actually know what I just forget what they say it is. In
Um,
terms of,
Andrew Dixon,
Yeah.
will there be gas plants for the Xbox One? We have Moon, we have Mars, and we have Earth-like right now. So those are the ones that are available. Lego engineers. Well, One Space Marek mentioned that he was heavily inspired by Lego when he was coming up with the idea for Space Engineers. That's a cool question. Chitskoi, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. On Twitch, if you dig a big hole, you can build an underground base. Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's definitely one of my favorite places to have a.
Oh, Gwyndomir was
base.
already all over it. Thank you, Gwyndomir.
And Knight Rider's asking about split screen. Unfortunately, there's no split screen in the game. I don't know how many games support that like these days, because it was obviously it was always like a given. Like
Back in the day with
it
like
was
the
like- it was
Xbox
like a must, wasn't
and
it?
the original Xbox and 360. There was
But I
a
don't
lot
know how many games that come out. Like obviously there's certain games that are designed for it. I don't know, like this and some
Yeah.
classic like FIFA and so on. And I think I guess Call of Duty still probably does it yearly, but I'm
Well,
curious.
One of my I don't want to get in. I don't want to mention it. Well, I guess I can. Why not? Halo 5. I believe one of our colleagues was talking about how he was playing it with his wife, but there wasn't couch co-op, which is very weird to me and interesting because that was always a staple in Halo games. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be as popular. Charged Tom 34455. How many people can play on a server? So for the original Xbox One, the Xbox One S, there's two player lobby, and then for the Xbox One X, there's 4-player lobby. We currently don't have dedicated servers, but again, we are investigating ways how to do it in the future.
Yeah.
But it's not something that we're like 100% saying like we can do this for sure. We're just looking into it.
Yeah, of course it would be great, and if that it's one of those things about future updates for the Xbox, because that would allow for bigger performance and more
Yeah.
players. If the server was, but it's free.
Ooh.
How's it going?
What else?
Timber.
Oh, wait, am I on this? Wait, I paused the game up here. Did you? Is this thing going down? I paused the game and I get back and.
And all the bits falling out the bottom of it. As
Oh
well.
my goodness.
That actually was weird because that did work better than I expected. It was literally like.
What have you done? Mind you, it was a pirate base, so they had it coming.
Right, what's it blocked on? Why can't it fall anymore? Oh, it's blocked here.
Okay.
UK price is around, I think it's £16 for the base version, and £25 for the Ultimate Edition, or something like that. I think that went wrong.
I think that's what you said when you looked at. There was somebody asking about a replica space helmet as far as the merchandise goes. I'll put it in chat again, but we don't have a replica space helmet. That would be cool though. But we do have lots of stuff on our merchandise shop, so I'll just put it in chat again. There it is in Twitch and in YouTube. And if Kinata and whoever's helping moderate Mixer could throw it in Mixer chat as well, that'd be awesome. There's everything from like coffee cups to t-shirts to hoodies to long sleeves, posters, mouse pads, hats, you name it. So
And Cellrack makes a good point actually. I'm like 95% sure it's about the host Cellrack with the lobby multiplayer, right?
So if
Basically if you have a group of friends,
Yes.
and 3 of you have the classic Xbox, 1 of you has the X,
but you're hosting on the
but
X,
the hosting on the X is
that should be 4 then.
yeah, right. I think that's how it works. So
Yeah.
that's actually true. So in terms of the multiplayer count, I think as long as you have someone in your friends group who has an X,
Yeah.
you can be with 4 of you. So that is a good question. Thank you, Cellrack, for asking that.
That is a very good question.
Because I don't know what I feel like. Maybe the percentage of Xbox players I feel like I don't know 1 in 4, but I feel like it will be 1 in 4 or less.
Yeah.
But
That would
we'll
actually
have the X.
have
I don't
the
know
X.
what I don't know what Microsoft stats are, but that's a good point actually, because that will mean that that's good.
Caper Games. Why is the game so cheap? I as far as the price goes, I think we were trying to come in with a competitive and fair price. So, hopefully the price is good.
Oh, why is it so cheap?
Yeah, I was like, how often do you get that one?
Well, here's a weird question then. How much would you have guys expected it? How much would you expected the Space Engineers Xbox version to be and still buy it? Like, if it had been like, $39.99, would it have been like, seems good? Because I guess console games console games on the whole are more expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, just like we're lots of people. Okay, that's interesting. So Lego Master saying $30 USD.
60.
At least, wow, yeah, okay.
$60.
$59.99. Okay, There's some 40s. I'm seeing some 40s, 60s.
$100 ultimate. Oh, look at that. I got a little achievement.
There you go. Demonstrating the achievement. Yeah.
Hold on. There it is.
Wow.
7% of gamers unlock this.
Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
Good job, sir.
I gotta get those gamer points, you know, on the hunt. Giant leap for humankind.
Silverbane,
1969 meters. Good, very good.
Yeah. Silverbane, $420. My goodness, that's a little steep. All right. Interesting.
This is one of the cheapest new releases for Xbox. Apparently, I still buy it for $100, £100.
Wow.
Don't tell that to Marek. All right.
Interesting. You guys can't see it on my screen, but like if Joel comes near
Where are
me,
you?
I'm right here. I'm like on.
Oh, you're on
I'm
top
right
of the
here.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Like even though I've played hundreds of hours on the PC, I've watched well over 1,000 hours of, various streamers and content creators. It sometimes just like when you like stop and take in the view on Space Engineers, it's just like
That is a nice view.
more of that to come.
Yeah, it would be better. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. It would be better if we had an Xbox green right now.
Yeah. The from the first Xbox stream we did, we had those green and white rovers. That was pretty sweet. Taking the view. In the future, we'll check ad localization. I believe, that is something I know. Again, it might seem a little interesting or odd that Keen Software House is a Czech company. I know that we are looking into the official Czech translation. Anything else? You think we'll answer? We'll try and get through as many more questions and then wrap it up in like five minutes.
Well, how are we doing this? How are we doing this giveaway? Because we could.
Maybe we could.
Because we want to like start it, and then are we drawing it on the same stream, or are we like announcing it on social? Like, what was the? What
I was thinking is that we would do it live.
But like it's so in chat.
I could do it in chat, or just I could just say it. Because
best would be because obviously the problem is we have like 3 platforms here.
But
so best would be, I would say,
okay.
is like we could do it on Twitter and let's retweet it.
Yeah, I could just say as part of the contest.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. You're so much wiser than me, Joel.
Well, no, I mean, if it was just on one platform, I would just do it in the chat. But as there's YouTube, Twitch, rather than make everyone like, I don't know, like.
I agree.
Unless there's any other platform we can do. PC news very soon, Nibbles. I know. I all I can say is all I can say is soon. That's all I can say. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the typing is quite loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I know. What do you want me to say? I know, but I know it's tough.
They want leaks, Zoc leaks. What do we got?
And I think someone pointed out that about the skins, because normally the Veteran Mark II is in PC is by completing the mission, which is not the case on this one.
Yeah, that's true.
So I believe that I believe that there's another one instead, basically. So for the Xbox, the Veteran Mark II is a part of the pre-order pack, and then there'll be a different one for the mission itself. So it was slightly switched around there, but it was the next gen, the Aviator, which are both normally like standalone skins on the Steam store, and then there's the Veteran Mark II, which is normally from there, but it is slightly differently on the Xbox. Kind of has the more veteran owners or something vibe.
What do you reckon?
I'm just seeing here because the problem is some people. It's a good point that some people don't have Twitter, which is a kind of a valid thing. But
you could in that case, you could very easily create a Twitter account. It takes like no time at all. You could create it just for the purpose of this.
It could be
of this
cool.
contest.
Like, give me the SE T-shirt. It could be the name of your username. You know?
Exactly, and then just only use it for this contest, and then get rid of the account if you wanted to.
I think
that's what I was thinking. Just because, and then we'll pick one. We'll pick one at random. That's what I was thinking. Or I could do the first one.
Oh, also, are we doing any Xbox? Because we can do that in chat.
Yeah. Well, you mean like the hashtag, or what do you mean?
No. Let's see here.
Do your thing.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. So
No, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that was something or not. Did you mention that, or did you not say that?
No, I didn't say.
Okay,
that.
don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just double check. 1 second, guys. I'll make
You
sure
should
it's
take a picture of it as well.
yeah.
Oh, well.
As far as the picture goes, this is literally the shirt that I'm wearing. So it has a nice, really embroidered Keen Software House logo right there, and on the back it has the it would be really hard for me to show, but it has the Space Engineers logo and lettering.
All right, guys, it's live. So retweet this for a chance to win.
I'm gonna give it a minute. Starting.
No.
Or you want to do first?
No. It's to the end of the stream. We'll draw.
Do
it
it to the end of the stream.
Yeah, we'll
okay.
draw it at the end of the stream because that
right.
gives some people to set up a.
That's a good point for all the people who don't have a Twitter account. Good point.
All right, so I'm just gonna spam this in the chat for a sec, guys. Oh, apparently not. Oh, wrong keyboard.
I am also putting it in the chat.
Oh, that's one chat spammed.
Apparently, I'm not very good at
That's
copy and
two chat
pasting.
spams, and now final mixer chat spam. There you go.
There we go. There we go. So okay, so as Joel said, until the end of the stream, and we'll pick. Any other good questions? Irish Snake, it's on Space Engineers Twitter, right on the front.
And I think we can they'll probably. Yeah. I think it's Space Engineers. Is it this very one?
Yeah.
It is very
No,
one. Okay.
it has because it's folded a certain way. That's why you can't see it. I don't think. But if
Oh,
it's,
you're right. Yeah, it is.
But
I thought that was the back, but actually that's not the back.
also,
yeah, so.
to whoever we do decide, like obviously we can facilitate small, medium, large, extra large. It's not just you have to take. I think this one's a large. But if you happen to be, that's your size, then sure. Anyway, back to some other questions. That's an interesting question. Silent Fighter 89 question: is Keen at some game conventions this year? We do predominantly, as far as like gaming conventions go. A lot of the ones that we attend to, like for instance, was GDS recently in Prague. Also to in Brno, which is another city in the Czech Republic. As far as Gamescom or PAX or anything like that, to my knowledge, there's currently no.
Sorry.
Wow, I wasn't paying.
I just wanted to pay to ship it, and I just forgot everything was.
So anyway,
It's gone now. Sorry.
we currently don't have any plans for big convention appearances right now.
Oh, we're falling again. We're falling the other way. Sorry, Jesse.
No, it's okay. No, it's all good. But if you'd like to see us somewhere, like again, just get in contact with us like via social media or email, and if there's enough people saying like, hey, it'd be great to see you guys at PAX or whatever, that would be cool. So what else? Somebody said great question. Guys, what do you think about the possibility of naming contracts missions? I'm not sure. I haven't heard. Have you heard a lot of people being like hearing that they would rather have them?
Sorry.
There's somebody says, what do you think about the possibility of naming contracts missions? Like changing renaming them, like the renaming scheme. I mean, I personally don't have a problem with contracts, but
contracts. I think it's the fact that it was supposed to be you'll get something back in. That's a good point.
Like technically, you could.
There would have been a reason for it.
Yeah, but like as far as like clarity goes, like I could see both kind of working interchangeably. I'm probably biased because I'm just used to contracts. So that answers your question or not.
I don't know if
Do you ever go to GDC Space Builder? I haven't been. I haven't had the pleasure, and I don't think Joel. Have you been to GDC?
oh, what's the hyena?
Have you been to?
I haven't been to GDC.
I haven't been to
actually.
GDC
No,
yet. No, I haven't. But I would love to attend in the future. But again, like most of the conventions that we usually or conferences we tend to appear at or participate at are in the Czech Republic, usually.
Hey Jesse, come. Hold on. Come over here. I've got a thing you can ride in. This is the hyena.
Hyena. Okay.
It's really, it probably won't.
Where are you?
It probably won't move so well. Just over the hill there, that green. I think. I think.
Oh
there's,
yeah. Wait. I think I see where you are. Yeah.
I don't know how it'll work 'cause it's moon gravity, so we'll see. But
Come on, comedian. Don't go too fast. Show you where you want me to ride up front, up top.
you can ride inside if you like.
Really? Is there room?
Oh, is there a seat in there? I don't know.
Is there? Wait. We up. Well, there's one. Object is
in the back of the thing.
Oh, it's being. Pardon me.
Ah, there's no small. Have we got small ship glass in the Xbox version yet? Do you know?
That's,
This was probably made before small ship.
that
glass,
was probably. I was just gonna say it's probably made before Small Ship Glass. So I don't know if it's. Wait, is that a seat? No, is it?
Oh, it's a remote control. That's why.
Yeah,
I
I was just
can't-
gonna
I was gonna say I can't actually close the door. Just because it's.
Yeah, I'm on top, man. But
All right.
here we go. What else? Quickly.
Have I got a thing for the door? Huh. I don't see a button to the door, but strange. Bloody rotor.
I'm making my mark on the moon.
I'll just do this.
Shooting
instead.
that moon dust. JP Sol, I'm not sure if you're just joining us, or perhaps you didn't see our answers before. Right now, we don't have any plans for a PlayStation 4 port. Again, like we think the more people that can play Space Engineers, the better. But right now, we don't have any plans for that, unfortunately. Do you see any other questions, Holden? I'm really having to get used to 1, 2, 3 chat. My eyes are just kind of.
Yeah, they're probably just showing static text. Actually, Gwyn, it's a good point. Well spotted.
Somebody. Oh, pardon me. You are Uru 222. Is there any plans on making community-made skins official like CS:GO? To my knowledge, we currently don't have any plans for that for PC or Xbox. Having said that, though, as far as just like the cool things that our community makes with regards to blue ships, blueprints, worlds, you name it, it's pretty amazing. So that would be cool. Just trying to see anything else. Here, I'll lead the way.
Big jump coming up.
Sorry, I started shooting the front there. And we can't finish the song because it fail. Get back on there. Mr. Spire, is there any plans for new weapons for Space Engineers? All I'll say is that the future is bright. Neither confirming nor denying plans that we may or may not have.
Can this show us the info tab? Wait.
Info tab.
Like this?
Eat Skeet NPC soon. Like if you're referring to different types of like NPCs, like in the PC version, and like would those ever like come to Xbox? We have lots of. Again, we can't get into specifics right now. We have lots of really cool stuff on the horizon coming for Space Engineers. I'll just say like stay tuned and see.
I agree, Gwyn, about the idea for scripting users. Yeah, is
LCD pre-made
it's
scripts.
pre-made scripts.
Yeah,
pre-approved. And I think it's something that could be done maybe in the future. But again, it was about prioritizing the guys, and I think it came down to everyone wants their hands on the Xbox ASAP, and the focus was trying to get the best performance and getting all the main I don't know, like the CSA non-experimental features into the game.
Like for instance, I just see Tiger Lizard said Warhead.
Warhead. We haven't done a Warhead.
We haven't done a Warhead yet.
Yeah.
Well, we did it last. Do you remember the guys, Cosmic Chimp?
Yeah.
For those of you that tuned in to our very first Xbox stream, Cosmic Chimp and Dr. Kraz and Captain Jack, I believe there might have been some Warhead shenanigans going on then. Could give her a go.
We're gonna make this canyon jump. Oh, hold on, we got thrusters. Wait.
Engage.
Wait, where are they? 8, 9. Too late. Oh, we got.
And getting out of the way.
That's really bad. We ain't getting out of this.
Come on, Joel. Fix it.
I'm trapped inside.
Fix it.
Atmospheric, you're right.
I said fix it.
Oh, you're
Even though I'm shaking it, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Well done, Kevis.
For the record, I do think Joel
should use the parachutes. We smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Moon parachutes, a genius, Kevis.
Yeah. When will the beta be out? William Smith. So it's sometime in March. There's not a specific date yet, but it's sometime in March. And if you do pre-order the game, whether it's the base version or the Ultimate Edition, base is $19.99 USD and Ultimate Edition is $29.99 USD. You get 3 premium skins. You get the Aviator, you get the Veteran Mark II, you get the Next Gen, and you also get priority access for the beta. And you also can download the game 4 days in advance before the general release of April 15th. So that's news on the beta. What else? Sky crane parachutes.
I think we've got a lot through the
I think so.
questions now, and I think if you guys are just arriving, it's probably best to look back at this 2-hour stream because there'll be almost certainly a lot of the main questions answered.
Also, too, like I'll put in chat again, and if the mods can do it too, like Marek's blog, there's a lot of information in there, so I'm just putting it in YouTube and in Twitch, and if the Mixer moderators can do that, that would be greatly appreciated. There's lots of answers in Marek's blog. And again, if we didn't get to your questions, I apologize. We apologize. Again, you can reach out to us at info@keensoftwarehouse.com. You can reach out to me at Blitz333 on Discord. Also, Keenada, our new awesome community manager. You can reach out to him, and he'll do his best to get back to you guys ASAP.
And you can bet. I mean, Pope's asking about the closed beta again. Again, it's in March.
It's in March,
and March is only a couple weeks away. So. We can't say yet the exact date, but just keep an eye on it, and I'm sure there'll be, as soon as we have the news and we're ready to kind of share it, it will be out there, guys. So I would expect to hear something in the next, in the coming weeks for sure.
Some might even say soon.
Yeah, some might even say soon. I mean, you can
can't see it. But.
At worst case, it's going to be a month and a half. It's going to be at the very end.
Yeah.
So it's only a month and a half, but the best chance is going to be 2 weeks. So it's anywhere between 2 weeks and 6 weeks. So.
Also, too, again, as we said, the version that you're seeing right now, like the build right now, when it comes to the beta in March, there will be even more UI.
Can we say, I'm trying to think how...
And it'll be even better performance. What's up?
Sorry, yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, this again, main thing is, guys, this really is, months old, this build. Since then, there's been huge performance changes, and I think some UI, UX.
Yeah. No, UI more. There's more UI and UX for the beta.
Exactly. So even some of the UI will look better than it does now. So this is not particularly... This is not too changed from the build you saw on the Xbox gameplay reveal stream. So, because most of the work of the new build is still it's cooking up still. So,
I'm going one more time through both stream chats as far as if I see any questions, and then we'll get to the contest. I think we covered most of them though.
You got a bit more time, guys, to enter that contest by retweeting that message on Twitter.
We'll give it another minute. Jafardi, how many editions are there? There's the base version and there's the Ultimate Edition. It's in Marek's blog, but again, just to make your life easier, I'm putting it in Twitch. And I'll put it in YouTube, but there's a character limit on YouTube, so I have to do it separately.
All the spam.
I'm not complaining about the character limit on YouTube, but if you're listening, which you probably aren't, get rid of it.
Oh, I keep using the wrong keyboard and mouse. It's confusing.
Okay, another 25 seconds for the contest, guys.
Wow. 25 seconds. I don't need to show any answers. I think, Pope, I answered the question about when the beta's coming. I said it's in March, but we don't have an exact date yet.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
How do you plan to do this, actually?
Well, what I was planning to do was the first one, because this should be the first user when I click on retweeted by.
The first person to do it.
Yes.
But what's the point of letting people enter then?
That's a good point. So how do you want to do? Do you want to do like a random? Do you want to do like a random, like just kind of like I have my hand on the mouse?
Let me see. This actually.
Or what do you want to do? Because there's a few ways we could do it if you want to do it random.
Here we go. This is it. Look. Maybe something like this.
It looks like you're using ad blocker though, Joel.
This is something that I never.
Okay, just a sec. Let's make it fair.
I was first. It'll be random. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be random.
Retweet picker. Let's see here. Sign in with Twitter. Can do.
Wait.
Maybe?
Wait, I wouldn't.
Ooh, that's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Authorize retweet picker app to access your account.
Wait, let me think a better way of doing this.
I mean, honestly, like just like show of hands by putting number 1 in the chat. Would you mind if I like went literally like random with like the scrolling
and
like
just
wheel?
like stop on somebody?
Like literally, like exactly. Like would people mind if we did that? Like if you're okay with it, 1. If you're not, 2.
Twitter's a data miner.
Rigged 1.
Wait, I'm hoping there's one that doesn't involve me to. Oh, look, hold on. Look, easy.
Okay.
Look, I've got one. I've got one, guys. One that doesn't include anything.
Okay, let's see.
I've got it. Look, this.
Can you put it in via Discord?
I can just do it here. I can just get the link up that I've been pasting. This.
Oh, you can. You can actually do it by link. You don't even need to sign in.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
I got it here.
All right.
I got it here. Number of winners. Okay, so we're using a site called retweetpic.com. I just put the link in.
If this corrupts or destroys our account, I'm blaming you.
I just put the number of winners in, draw winner, and the winner is log in.
Yeah, see, log in. You've won the shirt.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I can log in with like a waste account.
Okay, while you're looking for the most random and fairest way to do it, I'll see if there's any other questions we can get to.
Okay, because it's true, Atomic. We've never done this before because normally we do it like just on Twitch.
And normally
so that's
we also do like for competitions with regards to first, second, and third place get these physical prizes and digital prizes. We just wanted to do something special just to mark the stream. So, sorry, 2 mice and 2 keyboards and a controller. He needs more arms. Okay. Any other questions, guys, while we're looking into this? Again, I just feel like I could just go random. I do not have favorites when it comes to this. But you let me know if you find something.
Oh, okay. I got easy.
What?
Random number, and it's in a list, right? How many retweets are there?
101.
Exactly. So just pick a number between 101, and it's in order here, and just pick an order from like that.
Okay, so just come up with
all right.
So
we're using easy, guys. We got it.
Okay. Well, how about so do you want to do it then? Because like you pick the number between 100.
No, I'm not gonna pick it. I'm gonna use a random.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm gonna use a random number generator.
Okay.
So Max, just okay. So
I'll just to be fair because we've been delayed. Okay, there's 102. So let's go with 102 right now.
102
entries.
So minimum 1. 3, 2, 1. The number is 56.
56.
So now you have to.
Now I have to count. Okay. One moment, please. No, I have to count now. 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That's replies, isn't it?
18. No, it's retweets.
That's retweets.
Oh, that's retweets. Jeez, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been a long day. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So this is quite intense.
21 it is. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. This is amazing. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You said 56, right?
Yeah.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Eric M. at Fate Weaver 71. You are the winner. This bad boy here. I will message you via the official Space Engineers account, and we'll get your size and your mailing address information, all that kind of stuff. But congrats, and thank you for everyone who participated in this very well organized, random, non-biased. Always, Joel.
Professional, fantastic. That was my first ever Twitter giveaway. There we go. Probably in hindsight, probably should have stuck with the Twitch one, but oh well.
Yeah, you know.
I have around 5k hours now turns. I have like I'm approaching 5k like right now, so I think in the next month I'll probably hit that.
Is Remethep watching? Because I know Remethep would say those are noob numbers.
Yeah, I mean some people have like 10k. It's
pretty
amazing.
Crazy. It's crazy. Hi Eric.
It's the first and the last Twitter giveaway.
Yeah. Hi Eric. I'm just messaging the winner right now.
Did you count from the bottom?
I counted from the top. I'm just gonna put that out right now, and maybe in a future one we'll go from the bottom next time.
Got to pump those numbers up. Rookie.
Thanks.
Oh, we should write the. Hold on. I can add something here. Where's the
marker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know where your head's at. Our minds are one.
Yeah.
Do it. I don't know if it will be visible. So congrats again, Eric. Again, just email me, message me, and we'll get that shirt to you ASAP.
What was it? Fate Weaver.
Fate Weaver 71. I'll send myself.
There we go.
Hey.
I was just looking for an excuse to
write
on something on the board. That was it. I just wanted to do that.
Well, and that for the record, that was all Joel. That lovely Xbox logo.
Yeah, this is my professional artwork.
Microsoft, if you're watching, if you need a new artist, new marketing material, he's your guy.
Oh, he's here on Mixer. He's a Mixer winner. There he is.
Cool. Congrats.
Man.
It's cool this is the inaugural Mixer. Well, no, it's not technically. You did the test stream, but this is really the first official stream on Mixer.
Is there anything else we need to?
Yeah, actually. Also, while I'm here, just quickly, guys, I just want to say one more time that I mentioned that Kianada is somebody that the community can reach out to as well, and he's a new community manager, and he's doing an awesome job, I think. So please don't hesitate to reach out to him on the sports site, social media, during streams, just like you are right now, and on Discord and stuff like that. And I just wanted to say though that officially that this will be my last time on stream for sure. Because I'm actually I'm not going to be working at Keen Software House anymore, and there's no drama behind or anything like that. There's just some more there's some other opportunities out there, and there's also some family reasons attached to it. But I don't want to get too emotional. I don't want to get too personal, but I just want to say Just like on a personal note, though, without getting too personal, it's been awesome getting to know so many of you in the community, whether it's just interacting with you on social media. I mean, heck, even the support site, all the YouTubers and streamers, like, you guys know who you are. I can't name you all, but, you know, Robin, Shield, Captain Jack, Epic Tech, Cosmic Chimp, Andrew Man Gaming, the list goes on. I could go on for like several minutes, but you guys are all awesome. And just as far as like the overall community goes, I'm actually like I didn't expect to bond with people the way I did when I took this job almost 2 years ago, and I have. So I just wanted to say thanks for all the feedback. Thanks for just being like genuinely cool, creative, inspiring people. And I just want to thank Marek for giving me the chance to work on such like an awesome game with awesome colleagues and awesome community. So like, thank you guys very much. And I'm really looking forward to the future of Space Engineers. I'll definitely still be active in the community and following the game's development. And like, cheers, guys! It's been awesome. So and thanks also for all the good times that we've had here. It's been really, really cool. So.
I mean, I would just say that like Jesse's probably one of the persons who, if not the person who's like worked the hardest. Like he is a warrior.
No,
like really,
thanks.
I'm not just saying this. I'm bringing this up. Like, I think that, you know, a lot of people see the work you do, but I think at the same time, I think people will never actually see all the work that you put in. Like, because he's done a ridiculous amount, and in some ways, I feel like. I kind of wish that everyone would see all the stuff that you've done, like behind closed doors, for the community, actually, because he really has been a beacon, actually. So I'm definitely gonna miss him, and
thanks, man.
he has that like good insight, and it's gonna be really weird. I don't know. I'm gonna be lonely. And
but we'll still be like with this guy. I'll still be like hanging out with him outside hours, and again, I'll be following everybody in the community. I just want to say too, like you touched on something, like not seeing everything that goes into something. I just want to say, like also too with Joel's work and Marek's and the whole team for that matter, whether they're programmers, animators, QA, you name it, designers. Everybody here, our fearless office manager Vasek, for instance, everybody here works really, really hard and is really, really passionate about the game, and it's always our intention to try and make the coolest thing we can for you guys. And so I just wanted to point.
It's good. It's a good point, yeah. Because of course, like a lot of the stuff is not always like on the surface.
No, exactly.
On the HUD. I was only saying because these guys are still here.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to point that out too. I just want to point out too that it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Just whether it's internally at Keen with the developers or it's a team effort with the community. So like once again, like guys, like just like thank you so much, and I'll see you guys around though. So unofficially, but I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, guys, let's just flood the 3 chats we here with some love for Jesse, because I think we will miss him for sure, and we definitely wish him the best with his future endeavors.
Thank you.
I'm sure he'll be successful wherever he goes.
Thank you. Thanks.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he'll get up to,
and I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll be doing on Space Engineers. And as Joel said, like what's coming for Space Engineers, all I'll say is like it's good. There's
some stuff coming.
There's some stuff coming we can't talk about.
And then there's some more stuff coming. And there's a little bit more. And it's So
it's cool, guys. So, thanks a lot though. It really means a lot to me. Look at Mixer though. What is all this stuff? There was just this fairy that came flying stuff. Against
it's interesting.
Wow, it's very pretty. I didn't know this about Mixer. Anyway, I guess that's the stream.
I think so.
That's the release date, April 15th, 2020. Pre-order now, base version and the Ultimate Edition, respectively $19.99 USD. Just doing my last plug-in, Joel. $29 USD. If you do pre-order, you get the next gen, the Aviator, the Veteran Mark II suit. Those are some of the coolest skins, I think. You get priority access to the beta. And you get to play the game 4 days before the official release.
Yeah, because did you mention that?
Yeah, I think so. I hope I did. It's in
Yeah.
the blog.
It wasn't in the video, but like also like there'll be the beta. Yes,
Yes,
just
yeah.
reiterating.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, you'll get access to the game, the official launch 4 days early as well in April.
Yeah.
By pre-ordering as well. So that's true. I think I forgot to mention.
Oh,
that earlier.
okay. Yeah, I was.
It's not in the video, but it is definitely a thing.
At
so.
the beginning, I was just furiously trying to make everything, all the magic happen on social media, so I didn't.
Exactly. Yeah, I get it.
But
But I kind of don't because it's Jesse's like last stream, but I'm trying to think
again, I'm just stoked for Xbox players. One more fun fact. When I first started at Keen, I was working remotely from Canada, and the two things that the biggest things I was trying to do with the community was we were switching. If you remember, we used to have more frequent updates on a regular basis in early access, and then we were doing that transition to bigger updates in anticipation for early access. But the other thing I've heard more so than anything was Xbox when. I'm just actually super
ingrained into your memory.
It is like the amount
You
of.
actually had to get a tattoo.
I should.
that says Xbox One.
Xbox One. I should have got the release date. No, and honestly, I'm just happy that now that Xbox players know that they have a concrete date now. So now you guys know. So when I was saying like we're still working on it, we'll have more news in the future. It's
gonna be weird seeing social media without Xbox when.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Like
maybe it'll be PS4 when, or just update when. Now I don't know what will it be swapped for. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe PS4, maybe Nintendo Switch. I've heard even people being like, yeah, like mobile when, or like that crazy stuff. Game Boy when.
You got some fellow Canadians. Rise up.
Nib. Nice to see you. Yeah, good times. All right, well.
PS5 when.
PS5 when. Well,
we still don't really know about that. It's still very.
You never know.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna roll the video one more time when we end here.
Excellent.
And of course, the video is going to be up on YouTube for catching up on if you missed any of it. So you might want to kind of see what we said at the start. But we've kind of done the TLDR right here, and the trailer sums it up pretty nicely. But of course, it's been great to hang out. We did some of the gameplay, single player, and also we did a bit of multiplayer fun as well on the Xbox. And we'll see you guys soon in some place. You'll probably see me here. You'll see Jesse. We can probably say that people can. Would you like people can check you out somewhere to keep an eye
I was just gonna say if you guys want to follow me on Twitter.
You have accounts now, right?
Yeah,
so,
you guys should have Twitter accounts now, right? I'll put that in the chat if anybody's interested. There'll be a lot of Space Engineer stuff still, as even once I'm gone, because I'm like I said, I'll be following the game still and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, so give Jesse a follow on Twitter to kind of follow his future movement, see what he gets up to.
Just linking in the chat right now if anybody's interested. Cheers, guys. And enjoy the trailer one more time, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on the Xbox One version, especially the beta, and take care. And I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you so much, guys. Until the next time. Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya later.
Bye.